Oh, me cognitive dissonance is in overdrive with this one. Of course, we want to see the fraudsters nicking our money, getting the fair punishment, and the money that's being peed up the wall being spent in the right places. But where might this stuff go?
Well, we're publishing a bill today that introduces new measures that we think that we need to get public money back. You know, it's never acceptable to steal from the social security system, ever. But at this moment in time, we need that money for our health service and to support people who really need it. So we want to be able to do new checks with banks to say if somebody is receiving universal credit or other relevant benefits, do banks have any information that they're outside the eligibility criteria? You know, you can't have more than £16,000 in the bank. So we will ask banks to help us with that information.
And the state communicating with banks and having more powers to access your information is one thing, but here's the kicker.
And finally, if they really still are so determined that they won't give the money back, we will apply to the courts to disqualify them from driving.
Yeah, don't comply, we take your driving license. Now, again, as I mentioned at the very start, the cognitive dissonance, there needs to be a punishment. There needs to be a consequence. This country is way too soft. So there needs to be that sort of stuff. But my concern with all of this stuff, and this is where it starts to get tricky. I'll give you a quick example. Let's go back post 2020 when there was a juice going about. Some people, a lot of people were and had questioned. They were cautious, didn't want to take it. But there was a lot of a push. There was a massive backlash, including social coercion, and a lot of money and time invested into getting people, including the ones that didn't want to take it, to have said juice. What if there were more powers at that time? What if there's more powers going forward? Things like, and I'm speaking speculatively, allegedly, what if, you know, there was an opportunity to say, hey, don't do that. We're going to take your driving license away from you. Again, very speculatively, but would you discount these powers having that creeping effect? I say creeping, but these things tend to happen pretty quickly. Having that effect longer term, I wouldn't discount it. I don't know about you. Ta-ta.